Okay, this one is going to be, we're adjusting the curves in Photoshop Elements, or in Photoshop calls it color curves if you're doing Photoshop. Plain old Photoshop, it's curves, but this one it is color curves. So, file open, and just like we've done previous ones, this time, because I keep telling you it's better to save as a Photoshop file, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and just go down to Save As, and change this here to Photoshop. And then it changes the extension to PSD. You don't have to worry about it overwriting your JPEG, and because they're essentially two different files. So go up to Enhance and come down to Adjust Color and then Color Curves. Now the nice thing with this is you see the before and after, and they're the same. And Photoshop Elements takes some areas where you might have this problem often and allows you to figure out a fix for it. So, and like this one, if you want to increase midtones, you just click on it, and it automatically makes an average adjustment for the midtones. And so right here. And while this is kind of an auto change, and as you've heard me say, I'm not a big fan of auto changes, what makes this completely different from auto change is the fact that you have all these different options here. Are they perfect options? No. What's the default is right here, and we've got a straight diagonal line across our grid box here. So what is the biggest problem here? Well, it is kind of backlit. The the camera's pointed towards the sky. We've got a bright white light and our subject there. Not overly backlit, but just a little bit. So backlit might be a good choice. But you can see it's not perfect. So then what you want to go and do is make some adjustments. So, and just kind of fine tune it. And obviously, too much is not good. And you just want to do some little tiny adjustments and see what happens, see what you like. Maybe you need to work on your midtones. And the nice thing about preview is if you give it some time, it'll show you what it is. Midtone contrast, adjust shadows, and see what you get. Typically, what is most common thought of is on many images we look for what's called this S curve. And so you want this in the shape of an S of some sort. Not always, but typically. And this is just way too much. So I'm going to take my shadows back quite a bit. And I'm going to see about adjusting my midtones just a little bit here. And not too much. So there you can see the differences. We've enhanced the color a little bit. More stuck for backlit. If you don't like what you had, click default. Goes back to what it was. Go to backlit. And then you can play with it from there. So go ahead and play around with this. See what you can do. And the best thing I can tell you is the more you practice, the better you'll get. When you got what you want, click OK. And it saves it to your image. You want to compare it to the original? File, open, and the JPEG. So blues are a little bluer. Eyes show up a little bit more. So not anything big. Face is a little less red, but an overall nice subtle improvement. So if you have any questions, send me an email. Keep practicing with this and have fun with it.